Hey, let's talk more about jaw pain now. So, in my previous video, we talked about what are the signs that indicate that you have TMJ dysfunction or temporomandibular joint pain or jaw pain in simple words. So, today we're going to talk about how executive moms can fix their posture to relieve jaw pain and the associated symptoms like headaches. Now, as an executive mom, when you're managing a high stress career, the demands of family life, persistent pain can feel like just another hurdle in your day, really. But when jaw pain, also known as a TMJ or temporomandibular pain, or dysfunction and associated headaches kick in, even the smallest of the tasks can become quite daunting, right? And so, what is the root cause of your discomfort? If it is not just in the jaw, but it is also in your posture. So, in this video today, let's explore how managing your poor posture can actually help with TMJ or your jaw pain and headache. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck, and joint and nerve pain despite low energy levels and brain fog or lack of focus. Now, I do so by giving you simple exercises, some easy lifestyle modifications, some tips and tricks that have helped me in my own pain and adrenal fatigue journey. By adrenal fatigue, I mean, there are lots of symptoms in adrenal fatigue, but the ones that I had were low energy levels and lack of focus, as I mentioned earlier. And when you have these two, it is very, very challenging to manage your spinal joint and nerve pain. So that's exactly what I talk about. And I do so without taking away a big chunk of your time because, hey, we are moms, we are busy people, right? So let's get into the topic for today, which is how executive moms can fix their posture to relieve jaw, that is TMJ pain and headaches. Now, when you think of posture, we often consider its impact on the back and neck, but it also actually plays a significant role in your jaw health. Okay, so poor postures such as a forward head posture where your neck is just jutting forwards like this, it puts an additional stress on your entire area of the neck, jaw, upper back, etc. Now, every time your head moves forwards, it adds more strain on your neck and jaw area and the obviously the spine, the ligaments, the muscles in the area, right? Now this imbalance can misalign or put your TMJ in a position which is not neutral, or a posture that's not neutral for your TMJ or jaw pain, sorry, jaw joint. And actually, before I go ahead, let's just talk a little bit about TMJ. For those of you who are not sure, let me just tell you. So TMJ is basically temporomandibular joint. So the bone of the skull on these two sides, obviously we got two TMJs there. So you have this temporal bone of the skull, and you have the mandible, this U-shaped jaw. This is one full bone. So this U-shaped jaw bone, and this is known as the mandible. So the temporomandibular joint, and in short, we call it the TMJ. And when you have pain, discomfort in this area, when it is not in proper alignment, it leads to TMJ dysfunction. So, really, that word TMJ dysfunction sounds really fancy and medical, but it does not mean anything except obviously these signs of jaw pain, swelling, stiffness. Sometimes going into your head, into your shoulder, etc. Anyway, I've done a video on that. So my previous video was on the science of TMJ dysfunction. If you've missed that or want to know go into more details, you can go to my YouTube channel and have a look there, or you can type into YouTube Swati Prakash jaw pain, and those videos will come up for you. All right, so just looking at my notes here. Yeah, so in a normal posture, what happens when you don't have a forward head posture or rounded shoulders? Your TMJ aligns properly, allowing for smooth movements of the jaw while you're talking, eating, yawning, biting into food, etc. However, when you have a forward head posture, now what is a forward head posture? So if you look at me sideways, my ear, the earlobe here, and this is the point of my shoulder here. Okay, let me just clear this. So My earlobe is here, and this is the point of my shoulder. So these two, if you draw a line from my earlobe down, it is sitting in the same line as the point of my shoulder. But if I have a forward head posture, do you see the line that drops from my earlobe falls in front of my shoulder? That is a forward head posture. Why is it important? Because when you have a forward head posture, you have to balance the weight of your head in front of your body rather than on top of it. So to manage that, you automatically, I don't know if you noticed, but I shifted forwards. And this is a rounded shoulder, a rounded back, and forward head posture. So this is what happens. Of course, then your spine and your muscles, ligaments, etc., are not in a very happy state, right? That leads to pain and dysfunction. Anyway, going back to TMJ, when you have a forward head posture, the alignment in this area shifts. So it forces your jaw backwards while your skull pushes forwards. So if you are in a forward head posture, your skull is pushing forwards, your jaw is sort of aligned backwards, and this there is a constant strain in the area that increases the tension in the surrounding muscles for the cheek muscle, the masseters, the temporalis muscle, etc., and it contributes to your TMJ pain, and it can even go up into your head, causing headaches. So how does posture correction sit here? So how does it help? Firstly, it'll help to realign your jaw. So once you correct this forward head posture, obviously then you are not, your skull is not sitting forwards, you are not in a misaligned TMJ kind of a position. So you are sitting in this position. So you are realigning your jaw or your TMJ, right? You're restoring the TMJ to its natural position. Then you're reducing that muscle tension because of the forward head posture. There's a lot of tension in the muscles here. So those are being reduced. You can ease the headaches because obviously the poor posture is leading to the TMJ dysfunction, which is leading to the headache. So correct alignment alleviates that stress on the muscles and the nerves that are connecting this whole area. So obviously the headaches are also eased. So basically, how do you manage your TMJ pain? Obviously, you do your jaw exercises, you have targeted TMJ exercises for mobility, for strengthening, etc. You can find those in my free community. I've done a training called Simple Solutions to Manage Your Jaw Pain. It does address posture as well, because posture really plays a very important role in TMJ pain. So, I have written a blog on this topic, and it is called Can Fixing Your Posture Reduce Your Jaw Pain? So, that has the link to join my free community. And of course, it's a free training. And there are lots of other trainings there on neck pain, back pain, etc., stuff that I talk about, and nerve pain, of course. And a lot more. So you can find that training in the free community. I will leave a link in the description of this video for the blog. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link to the blog will be in my bio. So you, or if you can't find it, just message me the words posture TMJ pain, and I will send it across to you. Okay, so just looking at my notes. Yeah, so we were talking about jaw exercises. So jaw exercises are something that you want to do to maintain the mobility of the TMJ, because one of the signs or symptoms of TMJ pain is when you have stiffness and you're not able to open your mouth without pain, or you're not able to open your mouth completely. So if you're biting into something that's big, say you have a big apple and you want to take a big, well, you have an apple and you want to take a big bite out of it, you're not able to do that. And of course, it leads to a lot of pain in the area because of the stiffness. You're not able to open the mouth completely. So, or if you're biting into a corn cob, so things like that that are a little harder than the usual foods. So, you need to have that mobility, but you also need to strengthen the jaw muscles. And how do you do that is all in the training. Anyway, so a big thing, because we are addressing posture here, a big thing is fixing your posture or managing your posture. How do you go back and get into a good posture? So all that is also addressed in the free training that I have in my community. Of course, poor proper posture is not about just about aesthetics, right? It directly impacts your whole body, really. It impacts your spinal joint, nerve pain, and of course the pain and discomfort that comes with poor posture. If you make those small intentional changes, you can find relief from it. It's just about empowering yourself with that knowledge, staying focused and productive by managing those aches and pains, etc. Now, if you are looking into that blog that I have written on this topic, you will have the video on what does TMJ pain feel like, or you can look at it on my YouTube channel. There is also a free guide on how to maintain your posture when working from home, because most of the time when you're working, and most of us work on screens, or if you are, say, reading or writing something, we tend to poke our neck out, especially when you're focusing on something. So, how do you not do that? How do you maintain a good posture while working from home? This is a free guide that's in the blog. And yeah, if you have any questions, any comments for me on this topic today, do let me know. I'll